Hello everyone, my name is Shafaz Said and you are watching Tech Team. For Java beginners, this is my 9th tutorial. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe and press the bell icon so that you can always get the latest notification of my upcoming videos. In the previous tutorial, we discussed about for loop. In this tutorial, we will do some other loops which are very similar to for loop. I have written some notes to explain. We will go through the for loop once again, just so that I can make you understand the other loops as well. Okay, so if you remember from the previous tutorial, we did some exercise in which we defined an array of integers and then we printed them out. So I will take that example same. If you remember, this is the example we did. So keeping in mind that example, see, the for loop consists of three basic steps. Number 1 in yellow, number 2 in green, and number 3 in red. So int I is equal to 0, this, as I told you in the previous tutorial, this will be executed only for once. First time when the loop, before the loop start, this will be executed, and after that this will be executed, and this condition, the in green, is executed every time, is checked or run or executed every time this block of code is completed. And the condition in red says, the condition in green says executes before this block of code, and condition in red execute after this block of code. So this is the difference, but these two, they execute every time. So similarly, if we see the while loop, if we do the same example in the while loop has a similar 3 conditions: 1 in yellow, 1 in green, and 1 in red. So the only difference is the while condition. In this we use while, and in this we use for. And in the for, all the conditions are defined inside the bracket. In while loop, we give the initial value in the beginning, and then the green condition comes with the while loop, and then comes the block of code. So see, if we compare this, we did the same thing, but at the end of writing this with the for loop, this comes at the end while I is equal to I plus 1. So when this is complete, this loop will start here and it will check again if I is less than 10. So initially it will be 0, I will be 0, and when this is completed, I will become 1. In the next loop, I will become 2, 3, 4, because this is incrementing 1 by 1. So when I will be 10, the loop will come here and it will check 10 is less than 10, false. So this will no more be executed. Similarly, we have very similar, like while loop, we have a do while loop. If you see the syntax of this while loop, it is very similar, in which we define one variable of integer I is equal to 0, and we say do this block of code, and then check the condition while I is 10. If in the first the I will be, this will be executed and I will become 1. 1 is less than 10 is false. 1 is less than 10 is true. So this will again be continued. So when this will be 10, 10 is less than 10, then while I is less than 10. So when 10 is less than 10, this condition will be false. So it will no more come to this point. So what the main difference between while and do while is, in the while the condition is checked first, and the block of code, this block of code is executed after. And in the do while loop, the block of code is executed first and the condition is checked after. So this is the only difference between while and do while loop. So we will continue with our examples from the previous tutorial, and in this we will replace the for loop array and try to do the similar thing with the while loop. Okay, let's do it. So we will remove the for loop just for your understanding. I will keep it for now. Okay, int I is equal to 0. Now we gonna do what was with the for loop. While I is less than 10. Yeah, it's 11, but let's say we want to print this thing. I is less than I is less than 10, and then the angle bracket start, press enter, and then we say system dot out dot println x of I is because sorry, we're gonna say I've written it wrong. It should be I is equal to 0. Okay, and the increment statement, this is called actually the increment statement. It increments every time. Okay, so now see, we have the first initialization, which is like this one, and then comes a condition I is less than 11, we have I is less than 10, and then comes the increment statement. We have the increment statement of this, which is incremented by 1 every time. So we will remove this one for now, for loop, and try to do the similar, which okay, now we will save it and run it and see the output. So it should be x 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 something. Let's print it. So it printed 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, and if we say less than 11, it will print also 10. So it has printed 10. Okay, if I say something with the while loop, okay, we can do something with the same example we can do with a do while loop. Okay, so in the do while loop, what is the difference? We can do something like this. Just move this one here, just we cut it, just remove this one, this part of code, cut and paste it here, and in the beginning just add do. This is the difference, and we have to say something like this at the end. Okay, let's print this. See, it has printed the same results where same results. So this is a difference between while and do while loop and for loop. It's actually the same looping concept, but different. But different is there is a different way to. The syntax of for loop is different, while loop is different, and do while have a while and do while have a similar syntax with a little bit difference. In a while loop, the condition is checked first, and in the do while loop, the block of code is executed first, and then the condition is checked. So this is the difference. So in the next tutorial, we will also discuss the loop and what else. We will go through some other examples of the loop. So this the looping concept in Java is very important for the advanced part of the codes. So we will go through more examples in the next tutorial. For now, thank you, and see you in the next video.